So as I told you, I had a terrible idea yesterday evening. And so I had a terrible idea, which is Prem'Fail. So Prem'Fail is all about having very short stories. It will be done in 5 minutes. I have 3 submissions. And yeah, it will be about a different type of stories. So we can have a win-win, so win-fail, fail-win, and fail-fail options. So it will be up to the presenter to explain what use case is representing here. And we will start with Adrien. So I will set up his presentation. So the game is 5 minutes straight. So, oops, sorry. It's up to you. I give you the clicker. Someone, yeah. And stage is yours. Enjoy.
So, a bit of return of experience between the a win-fail. So what was planned to be a win, but failed. So in the previous FSI operation, we are doing the production for around 1,000 a few hundred servers with different equipment. So it was servers, desktops, switch, PCIe, FPGAs, a lot of elements with a huge team of 2 people. And so we were very late, and every update was a kind of big bang. So we had a lot of issues, and it was not really a good thing. So we tried to do some automation of the upgrades, and it should be a good thing, especially with the hardware. It's all firmwares and elements provided by vendors. So we do the update, it's good. And a few days later, one of my customers just say, "Hey, my server is freezing randomly." Okay, so we just spawn the monitoring, and then on the system load, you can see there is some periodicity. So every 1,300 seconds, you have a huge IO weight spike on all the cores, even those idles. So when you zoom and enhance, you see you have from 1 to 8 seconds of stall, and normally the application doesn't do any IO, so it doesn't make sense. So we try to see the usual suspects, nosy neighbors, no applications, software issues, no. Maybe the logs, no. Faulty driver, no. Firmware. We lose a lot of time trying to find what is the culprit, and we continue the automatic updates. And one day, we have another server that accepts the same behavior. And it's really just a good thing, because now we have some elements to start. One of the notes, we only saw it through the logs. If we were doing anything out of band for the update or something like that, where we didn't have the notion of we will upgrade this BMC firmware from this version to this version, it would be impossible to find it. So please use any kind of tool like LVFS. So it's a bit of inception, so it's always the BMC. So 2 weeks to find the issue, 1 month to wait for the update. The vendor is calling here, and he says, okay, the update is fixed. We tried, we patch, no, it's not fixed. And nothing on the changelog. So again, we don't have the source of the BMC, and we don't have the real changelog. So shout out for the previous talk yesterday, we need some clear and explainable changelog for that. So the business was not happy at all. And so you can ask your local vendor to know if he didn't have very angry calls. But then you do the continuation of the updates. And so the update is fixed, the bug is fixed, right? Right? Again, a few weeks later, another of my customers just say, hey, my server freezes randomly. But this time it's really random. So we try to do a lot of changes and a lot of testing. So we replace the hardware, we start to fix, we do disk clears to remove all the usual culprits. Still the same thing. So we did some update. And how can you check your local timer if your local timer is the issue? So we did some elements to change on the to check on the TSC for the timestamp counter, and when we found one specific core, it was this CPU, which I have very fondly because it's the only element where the CPU, one core of the CPU is faulty. It's not really faulty, it has two TSC. So when you query, we have randomly one of the two elements. So it's very rare to have that. But why is it the randomness? Because normally the timestamp counter is more working only on CPU 0 and not on ever 1. But because we had a previous win, we were doing real-time kernels, the timestamp, the scheduler could move between the cores. And then when we hit those specific cores, we had the issue. And so that's the difference between win-win, win-fail, and fail-win. So yeah.